Hi everyone, my name is Marie George. I'm the Product Specialist and Technical Dispatcher for RapidFire by FreeMyIT. In this tutorial, we're going to be going over how to create and edit tickets. Creating and editing tickets inside of RapidFire is quick, easy, and intuitive. We're going to be discussing how RapidFire makes ticket creation and edits quicker and more efficient, as well as how to create a new ticket from start to finish. We're also going to show you how to edit pre-existing tickets with RapidFire's real-time editing ability, as well as how to create new time entries and notes. We'll also show you the clone ticket feature and why you want to use this feature, as well as how to perform a quick change on a status without ever having to open the ticket. First thing we're going to discuss is how to create a new ticket. If you come up here to the upper left hand side, you'll see the new ticket button. Click on that and a box will appear. Inside of this box, you are able to edit any of the fields in real time. You can select an account name. You can select what queue it belongs to. You can even assign a resource, an allocation code. We'll just say for these purposes, we'll put it under, let's see, we'll say sales presentation. We'll say the issue is training. We'll say something like sub-issue is remote. You can assign anything to these fields, as well as type in your subject line and your description. Once you're done and all the fields are filled in, you can come over here to the Create button and click it once. Because we are using the Autotask demo account, we actually cannot create a new ticket as of right now. But what would normally happen is, once you press this Create button, it'll automatically assign the ticket with a number. And then you'll have a typical ticket that will go into the queue according to whatever status you assigned it or whatever queue you assigned it as well. Editing a pre-existing ticket inside of RapidFire works very similar as creating a new ticket. If you've taken a chance to look at the tutorial discussing the overview of RapidFire that goes over where all the navigation windows and panes are located, then you should understand and follow what I'm saying within this tutorial. If not, please go back and watch the tutorial labeled Overview. Inside of the ticket queue pane, we're going to select our ticket. Let's say we want to edit this printer issue ticket. The printer issue ticket is going to pop up into our main ticket view pane. Within here we can edit it. It works very similar, like I said, to creating a new ticket where everything is in real time. So we can type in here more information on the description. We might have to come in here and edit the header. The time that I can think of when that would happen is if somebody forwards an email and it's got the the FW in the front that you want to remove out of the tag, or if they're not very clear about the description of their issue, you can come in here and update that as well. Also, these fields are all real time. We can select new people within these. You can change the issue and sub-issue type. As soon as any of that information is placed in here, all you have to do is go up here to this update button and click once. Any new information that you've placed inside of that ticket will automatically update as soon as you press that button. That all your fields are updated appropriately and that you're satisfied with the way that the ticket is reading, and you're actually putting work in the ticket and you'd like to put in a time entry. We have two ways that we can place in a time entry, or a note for that matter. We can come up here and we can click on the time entry button, which will pop open the time entry window. We can also come down here into the history, the ticket history area, right click and add a time entry, which pops up the same time entry window. Same thing goes for adding a task note. Add note. So when the time entry box opens up, you have some options here. You have the ability to change the status, the role, allocation and task, as well as the date. The time worked is going to be displayed right here. Now keep in mind, the timer does start as soon as you start viewing the ticket. And when you go to put in work, the time is then rolled over into this window right here. and it will constantly update as we're currently working on the ticket. If you feel that this time needs to be offset for any reason, you have the ability to put in the time that you want offset in here, or you can select the Offset All button, which will take any of the time worked and offset every single minute. Keep in mind that this time does go by minutes, but if you have Autotask set up to bill in quarter hours, for example, when the time ticket posts back to Autotask, it will round up to the quarter hour appropriately on your timesheet and for billing purposes. So in here, we can type our summary of the work performed. We can place internal notes for other RapidFire/Autotask users to read. We also have the ability to select a quick entry up here. For example, if you're constantly calling and leaving voicemails, or if an issue's been resolved and you just want to close the ticket, you can select one of these quick entry presets and it'll automatically populate in the summary. We are allowing the ability to edit these quick entries as well for the future. You can select multiple quick entries, which will then populate in the summary. And then, once all your work is completed, you just simply click the Submit button. But let's say that you want to email a client on an issue. You can come up here and say, let's say that you called and left a message, but you want to follow up with an email. You can come down here to the Submit an Email button, click once. The contact on the ticket automatically populates their email address in the To box, and the From box is automatically populated with whatever your support email is. In the body, it will take anything that's inside of your summary and paste it in here. If you don't want that in there, all you have to do is simply backspace. We'll just say hello. This is an email. You do want to keep the original ticket information here below so that the ticket system can automatically update when the email gets sent out and has a reply sent back to it. Once you're satisfied with this, you can hit the OK button. It'll send off the email, automatically close this box, automatically close this box as well, and any information that was in this box will update to the ticket as well. Let's go ahead and find a ticket with some pre-existing history in here. Keep in mind this is the Autotask demo account, so I might not be able to find a ticket that actually looks like there's time entries inside of it. So looks like we don't really have anything where in this particular demo account. Oh, there we go. You'll be able to view the ticket history down here as to who the resource was that posted the time entry, what the entry says, and what time it was posted. Like I said before, remember that all time entries do post back to Autotask, as well as all new tickets that are created, and it updates appropriately for Autotask users and to your account.